So we got our first look at Nubia gameplay, and her moves are looking extremely frightening, and I personally cannot wait. Multiversus Season 2 just reached its halfway point officially, and Nubia is confirmed to being purchasable on October 15th. Nubia has range, power, and what I'm thinking is going to be a godlike nair, and possibly a list of signature perks that's going to be hard to choose between which one to run. It's hard to tell what her speed is going to be like, but they have to obviously balance the range and power with moderating speed. And she is an assassin character, which is very interesting to see that we have 2 assassins that dropped in this season. With the Powerpuff Girls being the premiere, they were also assassin characters. Not only that, we can expect the big mid-season overhaul patch to be coming alongside with her as well. And we're going to be going through Nubia's trailer bit by bit here to pick up on her moves and see what her kit is looking like. And by the way, guys, we're giving away a PC Steam Deluxe Edition copy of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero here on the channel. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel and stay tuned for when we go live this week to give it away. It is completely free to join. Anybody can join in on it, so good luck. Now let's get into the video. So this trailer actually starts off giving us historical reference shots of Nubia throughout the years as she's been depicted in the comics and other sources of media. They even added Finn to the beginning shot here to be a part of that same energy. Kind of like that look. She is the queen of the Amazons, taking over Hippolyta, which I'm sure will be referenced a lot in her matches, with her talking to herself, and most definitely when playing alongside or against Wonder Woman. She's an assassin facing off against Arya, who's also of the same class here in the beginning. They start with a well-timed clash for cinematic effect. At first glance, it looks like this was her dash in effect, but it's so hard to tell if that actually is the case or if this is an individual move because of the shine in particular. But she seemingly starts with a jab and then cancels into it, which may be her dash attack. I love that they use this stuff during trailers, by the way. Dash attack cancels and all that. Arya will ground bounce here, and then she does get a follow-up as well, going into another jab and canceling to what looks like a up smash or up tilt, maybe a grounded up special. But the frames break up here, and it's led to believe that this is a true combo, at least what it looks like. But it's absolutely not. We can see her follow up with an up air after, and it's clearly 2 different scenes. And I think because she has such a narrow, disjointed hitbox, I think it would be really cool if, along with the fact that you have to be precise with her moves that will be poking, it'd be really interesting if she had a mechanic like a tipper involved with her kit. Kind of like what Marth is like in the Smash Bros. Series, where there's a sweet spot to some of his attacks that can deal either more damage or knockback, while they have sour spots that would provide less knockback and less damage. I really hope that is the case with her. I don't see any visual cues there to confirm that. Maybe there's a sound cue if it lands, but nothing that I'm really able to take away here from this trailer. It's just an idea that I think characters that wield spears and javelins and stuff will definitely benefit from. Not looking at you, Banana Guard. Her killing power looks to be ridiculous, and it seems that she could pair well with just about any team and can help wall out enemies and secure kills easily. What worries me, though, is it seems that jab into up tilt, at least from this trailer so far, looks to be the go-to for her kit, which I didn't really like that was the case for characters like Agent Smith, because most characters are starting off with jab 1 and 2 into up tilt and other moves. But I will say, I do love her nair. In this same season, we're getting 2 characters, essentially, whose nairs are circle hitboxes around their body. Powerpuff Girls have this as well, but much bigger range. It also seems that Nubia's nair pulls Jack back in, if you look right here, and she launches him forward at the perfect range to do the flying kick move, which I'm going to bet is a side special and does seem to land pretty easily. I don't know if this would be a true combo or not, but it doesn't really seem to be much of a window where Jack could escape there. But the combo finisher right here does remind me of Black Adam. She calls forth lightning and most likely power from the gods, and it makes an orb around her that has a hitbox that from the bottom can push enemies downward, or seemingly whatever part the enemy is in front of her in that position, it will be launching them in that direction. I do wonder if this bubble will shield against projectiles and stuff, which would make using this in neutral a really cool option to protect her, but I could also see this being a cooldown specific move because it does seem to be kind of strong. And of course, this is something that maybe people will get nerfed in a few days. This isn't a true combo because Jack could have recovered higher up to avoid her, but for the sake of the video, he just tumbles down to put himself in a position to get KO'd easily with it. There is a longer startup time for this, it seems, and I think this can be her down special and may have multiple utilities, or the lightning property is from a signature perk possibly. That might be different in other aspects of using her, which again is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be spamming this against you guys, so you know, be ready. She also has a grab that pulls enemies in, and this could be a This very well could be a special move, maybe neutral special, or it could be side special as well. That grab could have different properties with his signature perk too. And I just gotta say, man, this is like a Looney Tunes ass grab. Like, you know, when people are performing bad on stage and they pull them off the side of the stage. I mean, that's kind of like what they were going for here with this clip of Marvin. But I can't wait to see just how we'll be able to use it. I hope we can kind of use it in the air because I can see some really funny setups with that too. In 2v2, this is going to be a really overwhelming move to deal with when spaced properly. The trailer does make it seem like her range on this is the full length of the Townsville stage, which would be pretty nuts. We did see in a previous trailer that her range does appear to be kind of crazy, but I don't know. I think that might be an editing trick because in the next frame, we do see he's a little bit closer than what the camera swaps to right over. And of course, we continue to see her jab one being used a lot in her kit. We also finally see her use her spike, which thankfully appears to be a swiping range motion underneath her and not a downward poke like what Wonder Woman has. And then she slams the javelin down to pop enemies up to link into up tilt. I think the javelin slam down might be a down special while grounded, maybe. We don't know what the damage percents are on Marvin at this point, but the knockback makes me believe he's at a much lower percent. And also here, after she launches Jason, I noticed that she could actually charge her up tilt to put herself into the air or a little bit higher from a jumping position on the ground, which she uses to get closer to the enemies above her to secure a kill, which Beetlejuice, which is her teammate, launching Jake in a position to where she could actually secure that kill. And not only that, she after the up tilt, she actually jumps again and she uses a dodge upwards to get even closer. Now in this next shot, she is purple and has a whole new animation that we have not seen yet. I think this could be a signature perk and maybe pertaining towards her up special specifically. By the way, RIP Gizmo. In this next shot, she finally teams up with Wonder Woman and dons a new skin that we have not seen yet. And it's mirroring the color scheme of Wonder Woman's. And I'm just now noticing that her down air, the spike, it kind of mirrors the animation and startup of what Wonder Woman's up air is like with her flip kick, which can actually spike at its tipper as well. These two characters very well might complement each other and go hand in hand in 2v2s with Wonder Woman being the tank and then Nubia being the assassin. We also see that she does have an ability that makes her dash at Black Adam, but I don't think it's actually dashing at Black Adam. I think it might be a team move that she's actually using to dash near Wonder Woman to get closer to Wonder Woman to continue offense. Kind of like with Wonder Woman's down special shields, where she comes to her teammates' aid and applies a shield on them by standing next to them. Nubia might do something similar with one of her moves and can be obviously manipulated if you're spamming this too much. Enemies will be able to kind of just cheese you and hit you out of a combo if they can read that you're just going to be pulling up on your teammate and continue to combo you. But overall, she does continue the extension of Wonder Woman's combo here, and it does look pretty satisfying. Again, I think her kit is going to be dominating 2v2s, at least what it seems like for me. And then the trailer ends with her taunt against Banana Guard as she eats an apple, with a full render shot of her new costume, donning the Wonder Woman style and colors. Overall, this character looks like she's going to be a lot of fun, and granted, most of the new characters Multiversus has been dropping are fun, usually within the first 2 weeks, until they sadly remove all the fun stuff that they could do, which I hope is not the case this time around. I mean, obviously, if she has some game-breaking stuff and some like messed up hitboxes, yes, I would love to see them adjust that, of course. But we have to wait and see just what her kit's going to truly be like when it's in the hands of the players. And how many rage-inducing moments will she be providing in all the awesome clips as well. So far, I really do love her combo extensions and her kit's possibilities to follow up on certain attacks to create strings. The bubble lightning move is something that I'm going to be working on a lot, because not only does it launch enemies downwards, we can see that she KOs up top too in this clip right here. So it makes being aggressive with her something you might want to think twice about if you're the enemy just approaching her. But I want to hear from you guys. Are you excited for Nubia? Sound off in the comments below. Again, guys, we're doing a giveaway for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the Steam version of the game, Digital Deluxe Edition, here on the channel. All you guys got to do is subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that. We've been covering a lot of Sparking Zero, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Truly, over this last week, the channel's been hitting all kinds of peaks that we have not hit in quite some time and breaking some records. And I look forward to continuing that with you guys. And finally streaming Sparking Zero this week since the hurricane is gone and I got my power back and everything is good. So tune in so we can find out who's going to be the lucky winner of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on PC. But until then, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More of your favorite games are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.